So the board comes down here, hits a sensor there, and it gets picked up to one of these slots. When we're running, this thing's completely full all the way down, all that whole back line, all the way up. And this is all belt driven, all motors, all gearboxes, all steel frames. They have to be constantly welded on because everything's heavy and driven, so it likes to break. But the cooled boards will then come across this belt, and those dog chains will pull it up, and it will go into what's called a stacker, which I'll show you now. If you're wondering what that call turner looked like, that flips over the call plates. It's that thing. Very similar to the board cooler, except for not as big. The thing's probably like 40 feet long. That's it. All these are hydraulic systems. All these are valves for control. I have to manage all of that. We have workers that move things along and operate it, but I manage just about everything. This is the stacker. We'll take the cut boards, put them in row, about 3, 8 foot by 4 foot if we're running that. Once it reaches a certain level, that cylinder will push it, close it up, and we'll roll it out. And we end up with unsanded, uncut wood. That's what all this is. So it'll be taken in its rough state like this, and it will be put into the sander. I'll show you the sander. This is the sander in feed. They put the units there, and they get rode over, and one board at a time gets shoved in through air pneumatic system, which is a fucking pain in the ass. And it goes through this machine, which has a series of belts that sand the boards, top and bottom. These are what break, and usually we're working on the weekend. But there's a tension system. As you can see, there's a belt there, and it sands the top and bottom as it goes through this level here. It goes through a rough sand and then a finer grit sand. This is the sander operator station. This is a DMR and cross belt system. So this puts a finishing touch on the boards as they go through. And here's another scanner that scans them to make sure there's no defects, surface defects. It doesn't do the full radiation see-through. It's all nitrogen cooled. But all these belts, all these bearings, everything requires maintenance and supervision. But the board comes down here and goes through a series of tipple belts, which means it can go up or down depending on its grade, and it comes out one of these 3 stations. And then you're on to the 2-pass section, which I'll take you now.